Alright, what you see here is a Casablanca next generation Aria ceiling fan. It's a 52-inch ceiling fan that I got from the fan page, better known as Tommy Bodden. And yeah, it's a pretty nice fan out. It's a very heavy fan. I was expecting it to be lighter than your typical Casablanca fan, considering it's a lower end one, but it's not the case of this fan without a question. Despite it being a lower end Casablanca, the metal parts are literally almost the same exact, metal that you'd see on your regular Casablanca. They're just as metal is just as thick. The only thing I'm noticing, there are some parts that are a bit yellowed, but I'm guessing. But from what I've noticed, this fan was definitely installed in the kitchen, most likely because this fan does have reversible blades. It's gloss bleached oak on this side, on the other side it's white, and the white side is definitely a bit yellowed. And the badge portion of the blades is basically how yellow the top side is, as you can see. But the fan itself is in very good shape. When he tested it, I think it was only working on 2 speeds. Now he got it fixed. I did run it, and it still does have some sort of issue, and it seems to be with the reverse switch. But it's working enough that I can get it to run on video, but it's probably, I don't know what it is with the reverse switch, but when I run it, and if I do reverse it, I'll show you guys the issue. But yeah. So basically what this fan is a 3-speed direct drive version of the Casablanca California Zephyr. And I prefer the 3-speed fans more than intelligent ones. So the fact I can find something that looks very similar to a California Zephyr, that's a 3-speed one, it kind of works out better for me. So yeah, it's a nice fan. Obviously you can tell it does look somewhat like a quick connect too, but let's not talk about that. I put this Casablanca pull on it just for this video. And it did not come with this hang through. I actually just decided to hang it up with the hang through from the Palisades that I have. That's because I figured it'd be a lot easier to install it on this than the ball and socket that it came with. And the down north on original too. That's another one I had lying around that I figured I'd put on it just because the other one was a bit short on it. And I'm trying to see where the tag is. Oh, here it is. Alright. Yeah. I really like the gloss bleach oak blades on it, and the fact that they're reversible, but even though the other side's just plain white. Yeah, I'm not sure where they sold it. I think they might have these might have been like a Home Depot type fan or something like that. That's just my guess. I'm not 100% sure. But basically what they did back then is like when they discontinued like a certain model, they didn't want to like scrap the parts. They just basically pieced together a fan and made something like this. Just so they can use up all the parts. That's basically the same story that they did with the white and brass Delta 2 I have. That was the year after they Hunter bought them out. And they didn't want to get rid of the K55 model, so they just put them in the last few fans that they still needed to made and such. So yeah, let's go ahead and start off on low. But I noticed though when I first saw these fans, the California Zephyr that is, I noticed that the Reddington from Hampton Bay is basically a knockoff of this. But it reminds me a lot of the Reddingtons, even though that's more of a childhood fan. These aren't really childhood fans, but now I see where the design came from, so at least I can kind of have like a higher end fan version of that basically. It has a good low speed to it. It is a little bit faster than the Panama up in my bedroom. But yeah, this is using a direct drive motor. It's moving some good air on the low speed. Alright, let's go ahead and move it up to medium. I don't know if they made these in gloss black, but if they did, I feel like this fan will look really nice with in a gloss black finish with rosewood blades. If I had one like that, I'd probably put it in the living room in place of the Infinity, in all honesty. I like the Infinity where it is, so I don't see that happening. Basically, if I had like a certain, like a gloss black Delta 2 even, well, no, that one, I'd rather have something that looks a little bit more on the modernish side than Delta 2 in the living room, but like a black Palisade, for example, I'd consider it, but I really, plus if I had it before I did the final installs for upstairs, that's a different story. But this actually almost went up in my bedroom, had I gotten it earlier, that it might have, but I probably wouldn't have done it because I really do like the panel material a lot more in there, in all honesty. I definitely see myself installing this somewhere when I get my own place. Just not sure where, maybe like a guest bedroom or even an office. Actually, I might put this in an office in all honesty. Yeah, it's moving good air on medium. Basically, these fans are almost as basically maybe a little bit less powerful than your typical K55 or XLP fans. I also figured I just put the hang through just to make it look more like a Casablanca fan instead of using that very cheap ball and socket canopy. Which I'm actually surprised that the thing can even support the weight of this fan, because this fan does have some weight to it. And this one I probably could have put in my bedroom because since it was ball and socket and it has such a small, I could actually still even do it because this fan isn't like a perma-lock one, and I can actually just have it on a very, very short down rod and install it that way. But I really do like the brushed nickel finish in my bedroom. A lot more than I expected to, actually, so it's not going to happen. Yeah, let's go ahead and move it up to high. And I'm not going to be showing off the white side of blades because the blades are just so yellow, so I'd rather not show it in that with that side facing down. But yeah, this fan goes very fast and it's definitely moving a lot of air. I definitely see this looking really cool in a room that has like, I know some people, you probably know what I'm talking about, like, there's like some of those bedrooms that, or rooms like on the second floor that have like windows on the ceiling. I feel like this would look really cool in a room like that. Especially with a spotlight too. That's literally like where I think this would look really cool in installation wise. Oh yeah, it's definitely a very fast fan. And there's definitely going to be a lot more Casablancas being tested this year. I just put up this one first because I had all the parts literally right there and ready to go. So it's not exactly as powerful as a K55 or XLP, but it's very close. But basically, it is a typical Casablanca air movement. But there is a bit of a difference in the air movement of a K55 fan and this, but it's not really that noticeable in all honesty. All right, let me shut off the fan. And you spin down. Which I'm hoping it's gonna be too long. I do want to get. I got other stuff I gotta do with this fan in a short time. So yeah, originally Tommy was actually, well, not Timothy, was gonna part this fan out, and I'm glad I messaged him right before he was going to, because these fans actually don't really show up often. Well, a good majority of the next generation Casablanca fans don't show up, so I definitely was glad I was able to buy it from him before he did part it out. It's definitely a fan I'm glad I have in my collection, and this year definitely do expect more Casablanca videos. I do know that's something that people have been wanting to see on this channel for quite a few years, is to have some more Casablanca stuff on the channel. I was actually not going to test with the white kit. I am going to show off a white kit. But I figured since you don't see these fans almost at all, and there's not even any videos of one YouTube except for this exact one, I figured you might as well do it. Like, I don't know anything. I don't even remember the Reddington had this type of blade arms on it. I'm talking about the badges on it in general. I think it was just the Cameron 2 from Hampton Bay, or the Cameron 1. I don't know. It's been a while since I looked at a Reddington's blade arms. But I think Reddington's blade arms were different, actually, now that I think about it. So now I see where Hampton Bay Cameron got the blade arm designs from this. Alright, let's come to a complete stop. Now to reverse it, and let me see if it does that issue. So yeah, I kind of have to like tap it and then it'll work. Alright, well, so that's the issue it has with the reverse switch. I'm not sure, I don't think it's a capacitor issue. I mean, I remember I think it was either a pull chain or a capacitor issue when Tommy had it. But the fan still runs, and in a way I'm kind of glad I didn't install this in my room for that reason, in case I didn't. It is a reverse switch, because those not really the biggest issue to replace, but I'd rather just put up a fan that doesn't need any work. And well, the Panama was basically brand new when Brandon got it. All right, after medium. But yeah, definitely a well-made fan though, even though it's supposedly Casablanca's lower end line. But Casablanca definitely made pretty good lower end fans. I know where a lot of other companies fail to do so. Man, which is a good example is Hunter. I'd say, like, with the Coastal Breeze, it's definitely a lot cheaper than their other fans, but I mean, for an example, it's a more affordable fan, but still a very good product, which is, even though supposedly it's considered a lower end fan from this company, from Casablanca, where Hunter would need the Coastal Breeze and such, or like the Quiet Breezes. They weren't horrible, but they were definitely lacking in quality compared to the majority of the other Hunter fans. All right, now for high. It's definitely moving a ton of air on reverse. I'm feeling a very good breeze coming over here too. Alright, and that'll be it for this video. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned for more videos to come.